Joined now by Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett. Congressman, I just laid out a ton of evidence and about why Joe Biden should probably be impeached. But Adam Schiff really weaponized the impeachment process against Donald Trump. So can you explain to our audience how this process would be different?
Well, he really did. I was in the skiff when a lot of that was going on. It was in my first or second year in Congress, so it was kind of a trial by fire. But this process is different because the facts will be laid out to the American public in hearings, not in some televised thing that's marketed. I mean, literally, the impeachment hearings for Trump and everything else in January 6th. I mean, I think they had walkout music. And so, it's just orchestrated. And your so-called legacy media has the legacy media basically has just, they've endorsed this clown show for so long, and they are a part of it, and they can't run from it. So I think you're going to see Jim Jordan's committee, Judiciary. The committee I serve on, Chairman Comer, is, of course, oversight, and maybe even one other will make a very clear case for what's going on. I've said this many times, but during mob school, I think the Biden crime family was asleep during money laundering class. If you look at the millions and millions of dollars that come from the Chinese, and now the recent developments that we're seeing about Burisma, it's just one after the other. And now you're going to have testimony from someone who is going to put Joe Biden in the room with Hunter and while they were shaking down foreign countries.
When the Dems had two failed impeachments, the Republicans had control of the Senate. Now the Democrats have control of the Senate. So how do the Republicans make this impeachment stick? What is the main case?
Well, first of all, as far as sticking goes, it's not going to kick Biden out of office, because if anything we do, we've got a crooked Justice Department that is just so one-sided that has failed to look at things as the Hunter Biden case pretty much exhibited. They'd cut some sweetheart deal. Literally in Tennessee, people would spend longer time in jail for serious traffic violations than what this guy has done. And so I think you're going to see the connection between the two, and of course the influence. But will the Justice Department do anything? Probably not. That's why it's important that 20 million conservative folks that decided not to get out and vote last presidential election get out and vote this time, because this is exactly what happens with a Justice Department that's just overrun. And the case was made in your earlier segment very well about how they've really just stacked every department, and they have created the swamp. And this is what you get.
Yeah, we can't have a two-tiered justice system if we want equal justice under the law. Most Americans just won't respect that. Congressman, thanks so much for spending some time with us this evening.
Thank you for having me, and it's been an excellent show so far. Thank you.
We appreciate it.